A lady told me in Brazil she will relocate to Nigeria. They say she loved mission. She loved mission. And when I check, she's a Brazilian. If I give birth, my son will be Nigerian and Brazilian. This thing happening in Nigeria now that we are still prophesying and praying. If I marry a Brazilian, at least if things happen while we are trusting God, there will be somewhere of safety. They say, oh, Brazilians, they love Nigerians. This is an she loved mission. Everything was arranged. They showed me pictures. She was like a goddess. I went home. I did like this. I'm telling you how men succeed in life. The other one told me she's a partner. Before you know, my phone will shake like this. A lot has entered. I said, these are the kind of women that support ministry. No. You don't joke with it. Meanwhile, this my wife never gave a seed. One day I stood up. I said, hope I'm not about to make a mistake. Are you sure this lady believes in this calling? Let me not come and marry somebody that tomorrow, even if I'm going for meetings, problem. Are you sure she believes in this calling? I know what, and sat down, and the demon whispered to my ear, just ignore her. She's not serious. So when I looked at her and I said, okay, these are the feminists. And I looked at her and I said, Kai, there's pride here. There's pride. I began to interpret things by wisdom. I said, Kai, this lady is not submissive. Before I knew what was happening, 5 people came and said, hey, is it this person? Run for your life. Thank God I hear God. Meanwhile, I have rest. See, when I'm oh Jesus, hear God. Oh. If you know what they call peace, I sleep and I roll from one side of the bed to another. Because what you need to explain to some people, you don't need to explain to her. She's mature enough to know, even before you say. I'm not trying, this is not social media hype. I'm not trying to hype her. I've never had a reason to come and explain, say, this is like this. She knows. And the things that should be a problem, before I think it, she works it out. And she doesn't even want me to say thank you. What if I had men and very important people stood against this? Very important people. Say, don't try it. You know, do you know Edo ladies? I thought you were exposed. Have you not heard about people from Edo? They brought all kinds of argument. But when I go to the place of prayer, sometimes I make up my mind that this thing is over. As I go there, the oracle will appear. Hinamakatoa. They say you are about to sell off your destiny. I have seen you have weighed your future. This is the person that can bear the weight of your calling. Sometimes I forget to call. Because I come back, I'm so tired. She will send me a message and say, the Lord refresh you and strengthen you. I'm praying for you. Oh, I will now feel guilty. Imagine the stress we go through. I will now come home and say, I'm sorry, I have another meeting next week. Should I go? And then I'm ready to go for a meeting. She'll stand up and say, you won't go. And then I'll call my host and say, I'm sorry, my wife said I shouldn't go. She stands up and says, he sold out. He belongs to Jesus. Go. Everything people suspected was a lie. They misinterpreted her. What if I didn't hear God? By now you'd have heard that a pastor slapped his wife. And then they'll put my picture on social media when I'm doing like this. They will now say, we said it, this anger, there's anger here.